In today's video, I will walk you through how to edit artifacts in Claude AI. Start by opening the artifact you want to edit. Once the artifact is visible on your screen, go to the chat and type a clear message explaining exactly what you want changed. Be as specific as possible when describing your edits. For example, you can say, change the title to Project Overview and make the introduction more concise. This tells Claude to make both a structural change and a stylistic adjustment. When writing your prompt, include any context that matters for the changes you want. If you have a specific audience, tone, or length in mind, include those details in your message. For example, you can ask Claude to keep the tone professional but friendly. You can also ask it to condense a summary to about 3 sentences. If you need the existing formatting to stay the same, specify that in your request. You can ask Claude to keep the headings, bullet structure, or section names intact. You can also make your request more specific by referring to sections by their names or quoting the exact line you want rewritten. This helps Claude identify the part of the artifact you want to change. After you send your message, Claude will generate an updated version of the artifact based on your instructions. Review the changes in the updated artifact. If something is not quite right, continue in the same chat and tell Claude what you want to change next. You can refine the artifact by giving Claude another clear instruction. For example, you can say, "That's close. Keep the new title, but restore the third paragraph and shorten the conclusion instead." This keeps the editing process focused on the changes you want to make. You can continue sending follow-up prompts and refining the artifact until the changes match what you need. When possible, include specific guidance such as word counts or character limits. If there are details that must stay in the artifact, clearly identify them so they are not removed. You can also clarify whether you want light edits or a more substantial rewrite. Include this in your instructions when describing the changes you want Claude to make. If you're working with sensitive material, avoid pasting confidential information into the chat. Instead, summarize the information while still providing Claude with enough direction to make the requested edits. The editing flow is straightforward. Open the artifact you want to improve, describe the edits you need in plain language, and send your instructions through the chat. Claude will then generate an updated version of the artifact based on your request. Review the result, and if additional changes are needed, continue with simple follow-up prompts in the same conversation. You can ask Claude to keep specific sections, restore content, shorten parts, change wording, adjust the tone, or make other edits based on the instructions you provide. Continue reviewing and refining the artifact until it matches your requirements. That completes the process for editing artifacts in Claude AI. Open the artifact, describe the changes you need, review the updated version, and use follow-up prompts to make additional adjustments when necessary. Thank you for watching.